While the holidays may look a bit different this year, there are still ways to provide holiday meals to families in need. NBC5's Matt Jordan has more information on this year's great holiday meal drive.
Hi everyone, Matt Jordan here. Today we are talking about the holiday meal drive for 2020. Now, things of course are going to look a little different this year, so we're talking to our interviewees from multiple organizations and nonprofits a little bit about what it's going to look like this year and what that means for families in our area. First up, I have Jill McGinnis with Safeway Albertsons Stores. Jill, how's it going?
Hey, great. Thank you, Matt.
Well, Jill, we wanted to talk about Safeway and Albertsons and their involvement in the holiday meal drive for 2020, how it looks a little bit different, as I mentioned. Can you tell me a little bit about Albertsons and Safeway's involvement in this program?
I can. So for decades, actually, we've been raising money at the check stand for holiday meals in our local community. So right now, when you go through the check stand, you can buy a Santa buck, and those dollars go back to the community right where you live in the form of holiday meals.
Absolutely. And what do those meals look like? I think people are curious about that.
Yeah, it's a full holiday meal. So it includes turkey breast, mashed potatoes, rolls, dressing, gravy, pretty much all of it.
Next, we'll be talking to MARCEE Champion. MARCEE is the Food Programs Director at Access. MARCEE, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. MARCEE, we're talking a little bit about the holiday meal drive. Now, 2020 looks a little bit different. What is the need right now in Jackson, Josephine, really southern Oregon counties? What is the need when it comes to food for families, especially this time of year?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that, of course, we're all dealing with is just the change in our holiday structure. And so I think the need will go up, and partly because more families will have to stay home. So when you're not gathering, you need more meals because there's more houses out there that will need to actually prepare their own meals.
Next, we're talking to Brian Young, Vice President with U.S. Bank. Now, Brian, I wanted to ask a little bit about U.S. Bank's involvement with programs like this, specifically the holiday meal drive. Can you tell me a little bit about how U.S. Bank got involved in the meal drive in the first place?
U.S. Bank has been involved in the meal drive since its inception, and we got involved because we feel it's an important aspect of community to provide for those in need during the holidays.
Brian, thank you. I wanted to ask a little bit about why this is so important, programs like this, but again, specifically the holiday meal drive, and especially this time of year. Why is it so important for U.S. Bank to be involved with programs like the holiday meal drive?
Well, as you've seen, the community's gone through a lot this year, and we faced some adversity. But one thing that we found is that when the community comes together, we can achieve great things and provide again for those in need.
Brian, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Of course, this is a very important program for families in the area. So, Brian, we really appreciate U.S. Bank's involvement. We're now speaking with Jeff Capel, representing Pacific Source. Jeff, how's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Very good, Jeff. I wanted to talk a little bit about Pacific Source and your involvement when it comes to the holiday meal drive this year. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we're happy to participate once again, and we are a community-based health plan, and we feel it's important to give back to the community, and this is a very needed effort to help people have food and enjoy themselves through the holidays. So we're happy to participate once again.
Absolutely. Helping people out where you can. It's the spirit of giving that we have this time of year. Jeff, thank you so much. And if you're interested in helping out when it comes to the holiday meal drive, you can buy turkey bucks or Santa bucks. It's easy. Just go down the checkout line, $1, $5, $10. All of that goes to help families in need.